Hi everyone, this is Luke. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Luke Poker. In this episode, I'm gonna show you another hand that played by Jungleman. It was also controversial. This is between Jungleman and Patrick Antonius, played in the Poker Premier League Season 5. Let's watch the video first.
Yeah, she's counting. Look, she's like, at least if I was Elkie now, what I would take from what she just said is the next time I'm in the small blind, I would 100% raise, because I would think she's more likely to fold now, because she's obviously noticing that he's not raising the small blind. So she'll probably give him credit now if he does raise the small blind. So I'd probably go ahead and raise the small blind next time.
Jeez, people better watch out when they talk to you at the tables. You've got everything, like.
Well, you've just got to try and take every bit of information you can. It's like I was saying earlier, she does talk quite a lot, and she's like, to be fair, she's smart as well. She's picking up that like Elkie's not done that, but I don't think she should be telling him.
Right.
Because, yeah, if that was me now, we got another flip on here.
String bet. That's the bet.
Call.
But, oh.
I mean, I thought you went all in.
Unchecked. Just messing.
Huh?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I think Vanessa was joking. I mean, it's
I didn't hear you say.
Okay. Can we get a ruling for this?
What the guy should do
sorry,
here,
He was
they
pushing his chips all in, and then you come to grab it, and I call him. So it should be all in.
It should be all in.
I really don't care either way. Yeah.
what the guys should do, they should agree that they will go all in blind before the flop comes.
He was pushing his chips all in, and I call him, and she just comes and grabs these, so he can like push these rest. But I mean, you can. She can explain or he can explain. Maybe I'm the wrong person to ask. He was pushing all his chips.
Oversized chips in the small line before.
And you didn't touch this,
like,
so how I can accept the situation?
Okay, I call. Okay, whatever. I call.
They're calling now.
You can live with that.
you know, I think this is kind of the right decision. I mean, this.
I think
obviously,
if it was me right now and if I was Daniel, I'd turn around and say, look, do you want to agree to put all the money in now before we see the cards? Because that was the intentions of the hand. So.
You think like you're on another level of poker.
I mean, I think Case has actually got.
Oh, he's going to be. This could end.
He's got 120,000 there. I mean,
look at it. This is what I said. He's going to absolutely be furious. Mind you, he's probably saved him. He's still in the tournament though.
wait, why you can fold for 120?
Huh? Well, what has Patrick Snap called him with for all in? It's only 7s and 8s now, isn't it? Everything else hits, not king queen. So I think it's like he can now check fold.
Wow.
It's so. You only beat 7s and 8s. And,
Come on, really?
Well, would Patrick ever snap call that quick with 7s and 8s as well? So it's almost an argument for folding now. So it might be a lifeline for Daniel.
All the mind games now. Now Antonius, he obviously.
If you think into this now, Daniel has to fold. He's actually got really lucky in the fact that the hand got played out this way, because he doesn't beat anything now, right? The only hands he beats is 7s and 8s, right? Because Patrick's not going to call king queen all in pre-flop. So, and like, would Patrick ever confidently call with 7s and 8s that quick pre-flop? So I think he's an easy fold now. If it was the other way round, I would prefer to call off with the overs, because you can still win, but you know you only have 2 outs. Given his range, I think I would fold. It's easy to say because I can see the cards, but yeah, that's a good fold. I like the fold. Patrick's furious now because he's just cost.
That is a ridiculous ruling, whatever.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
I think
because
Patrick's
he was pushing his chips in a pot, and she just comes and grabs his 2 stacks. He was pushing all the chips in. You understand? It's the worst ruling I've seen.
I actually didn't see what happened.
Like, you know, he's pushing like these chips, and then he's pushing these chips in, and she just grabs these 2, and then there's the bet. You know?
he string bet. He put the big proportion of his chips in.
I think Patrick's saying that the dealer string bet, but I actually think it was Jungleman.
No, Jungleman basically string bet.
Right.
As the rules say, you string bet.
It was a
allowed.
string bet. I mean,
It
that's
was.
why Vanessa called it. She was joking because we knew what he was doing.
Whatever.
But
It's just-
I think it was Daniel who was putting the chips in the pot.
Yeah. I really wish they'd have showed the turn in river there.
Yeah. It was an odd situation.
Alright, let's review this hand. Pre-flop, Jungleman got 9 pair, Patrick got ace-king. Patrick raised to 2 big blind, and the Jungleman was trying to all-in. So when he was pushing all his chips into the table, Patrick called. Upon heard that, Jungleman immediately stopped his action and only pushed 2 stacks into the table and left the other 2 stacks in his hand, basically. So he was trying to all-in, but after he heard Antonius called immediately, he knew that Antonius got a very good, very strong hand. He stopped there. Then at this moment, it's really funny actually. Vanessa called, oh, string bet. She was half joking, half serious, and Antonius, Patrick is so furious right now. He called the judge to get a ruling. And the judge talked to Jungleman a little bit and decided it was just a bet, 15K, which is half the pot that Jungleman had. So Antonius was not happy, but he accepted the fact and kept playing. And later on, Antonius all-in again. Jungleman just fold, as we expected, right? He has only pair of 9 and he can only beat 8s or 7s. He doesn't beat any other card, and there's an ace on the flop. It's obvious that Antonius will win. So this is the string bet, obviously, and it's not the first time Jungleman did this one. In next year of the Premier League, I just made another video from yesterday. He also did some angle shooting. So when you really want to all-in, you should touch all the stacks of your chips and push all them together into the table. If you just grab 2 and leave another 2, you want to do this next time, this is not a good way to do it. It's going to create controversial moments, and it's really ugly. It's really nasty situation that nobody wants to get into, right? Unless you are purposely doing that to kind of cheat somebody, which is not going to be a good thing for you either in the long run. Okay, so this is for this episode. Hope you enjoy it. If you like it, please subscribe or like my video, or you can comment on my video. Thank you so much.